I'm working 2-hour days. I had no talent. None. Hello. This is SSW. And I'm doing this stream to let people know that I got a new coming. And I'll explain everything. Well, wait. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm here. Well, how you doing, Freedom Frog? It's always good to hear from you, my old friend, my brother with the blade. Now, everyone's familiar with this knife that I got from eBay, okay? It's cheap, but it's very good, actually. It's got a nice thick spine. It's got a full tang, so it's like around 20 bucks. I got this knife and this sheath. Sheath's not bad. Anyway, there was one problem with this particular sheath. I had to turn it into a neck knife for the very reason it only worked with a small well, welcome, Freedom Frog. I like the finger ring too. It's I've tried to spin it a few times. I like this pistol grip, this like slightly pistol, like this curved grip where it just gives you that balance. Boom, boom, boom. You can find this on eBay. Here's the thing. I like this particular blade. I like the style. I like the curvature. I even gave it a new edge. The sheath, however, I like the sheath to a certain extent. The problem is with the sheath, it can go sideways and like top. The biggest problem is that it only takes a thin belt. This thing will only loop through a thin belt, like a thin, like a thin belt. And my belt is like thick, so I had to turn this into a neck knife because it wouldn't really loop through my belt. But however, there is the same company that makes this particular knife. Has a satin finish version that has a clip-on belt sheath, just like this, except it's a clip-on. Isn't that nice? It's got a satin finish, but it's got a clip-on belt sheath, so I can actually, can clip this on to the back of my belt from the side. Right? It's adjustable too. I can clip it on to the back and to the side, like a side holster. I can take it out just like this. And that's the reason why and that's the reason I bought this new version of this with the satin finish. Any questions? It's coming tomorrow. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do. I like this particular style of knife because it's number one. It's not. It's not. It's like it's quick. It's small. It's agile, and it fits into your ring. It's just comfortable in the hand. A lot of things. So the one thing I'm going to do is this is a good knife to carry, but the sheath doesn't take all belts. It takes very thin belts. And I wear a little more thicker belts, so I'm glad I'm getting the clipped sheath. And I like this knife. And if you want to get this knife, just go to eBay. You'll find it. I'll do a review of the new knife. So that's pretty good. I think this knife is out of stock on eBay. But there are other things you can get. This cheap knife that's very good, very effective. I'm looking forward to the review, man. Awesome find. Well, thanks, bro. This is perfect for you're on a budget. It's like $20. Now, I will say this: it doesn't come super sharp out of the box, so you got to put a nice edge on it. But I did with this new bad boy. Yeah, this sharpener. You can get this at Walmart for about like $17, $17.99. Oh man, they're pretty good. Another thing that's coming on Monday, and for all my knife guys out there, you're gonna love this. Okay. There's a movie that I think that if you're a knife guy, it's a rare movie, but it's really good knife fighting movie. Very convenient. It is. It is. It's even got a little lanyard you can put it on. So you can find this at Walmart. It was at $17.99 at Walmart. I bought it. It's one of the best sharpeners I ever had. You know, I would take this with me anywhere. It's put really nice edges on the blades that were dull that I had. This one has got a really good edge now. So that's a very good thing. But another thing I will tell you is that there's a movie I'm getting. It's a rare film. It was made in the 90s. Takes place in Brazil. Now it's called three things. It's called High Art, a Grand Art. That's our exposure. It came with three kind of like titles. I don't know why. That's a little confusing sometimes, but it's a great movie about about the reason why we have to have means of defending ourselves, and it's a movie about knife fighting, about realistic knife fighting style called Perforate and Sever. So there's a great knife fighting scenes in there. They're realistic in a lot of ways. They're still a little stylized, but not very much so. So you want to put the blade in. So basically, I'm getting that movie. I think I'll do a review of it, actually. I'll do a movie review of A Grand Art. You know what I mean? Movie. It is. It's on eBay too. I bought my copy on DVD, and If you want to get it on Blu-ray, I guess you've got to go someplace else. Go to Amazon, look for it. No, man. Or you can go to either Paramount Plus or, to find it, some other streaming service. And there are some scenes from that film that look up a grand art. That's A and GRANDE ARTE, Salinese. You'll find the movie. It's a movie about the need for self-defense. It's a movie about the need for training and self-defense, and it's also a movie about why we do what we do, why we have means of defending ourselves. So it's a very pro self-defense film. Exactly. The reason I'm in this, there's a scene in that movie about how after he was nearly killed by these thugs that came into his house, the character he realized his response to that trauma was, like any man, this is never going to happen to me again. Any man who's ever been a victim of crime, it's like they have this never again philosophy, and it's a very masculine philosophy where you prepare, you train, and that's what you do. And there's a Amanda Pays is in this film, which is a British actress that I really like. She was in The Flash, the original '90s series, and Max Headroom, the '80s series. But yeah, I love that movie. So now I got a copy of it on DVD. I'm gonna watch it. I'm going to review it. I'm going to do a full movie review of it because it's one of those movies that, for you knife guys out there, many knife guys love this film. Okay, if you're a knife guy, you will appreciate. There's a scene in the movie where there's a knife dealer talking about particular brands of knives and types of knives made on the finest stones, grinded on natural stones. It's like, sharpened on natural stones, It's great. So it's a very action-packed kind of film. It was not a Hollywood film, but it's a great film to watch. For people who like knives and people who like martial arts. Now, I will say I do like martial arts films. So, yeah, I like martial arts films to a certain extent. Yeah, I do. A Grand Art, I think, is one of the most underrated martial arts films of our time, because it does focus on the knife fighting styles. How you doing, DNA? Oh, yeah, so true, Freedom Fox. Great sharpening. Yeah. Legendary. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that other part, the Hogue. Of Great shot. Oh yeah, it is. I don't have it, but I got Smith, so it's worked good for me so far. Starting the show. Well, thank you, Rune Rebel, my old friend. For those who don't know, Rune Rebel is an awesome guy. And may I make a suggestion, Rune Rebel? You know your channel avatar, your picture that's up on your channel that people see when you leave a comment. Please, I saw a picture up on your video of basically of an icon that you did with the eagle and everything like that. You really need to put that picture as your channel avatar. Man, that was good. You know what I mean? Instead of that like generic like purple R, you need to put that like eagle picture. You know, that is really good. That's a good suggestion. It's holding up well. I left it at a family member's house. I got to retrieve it. They have it waiting for me. I got to get that back. I kind of left it at a family member's house. It's still there. And my family member is going to give it back to me. So I told her that that I need that knife back, and they're going to give it back to me. Yeah, it's a very sharp blade. I just got to get it back. I forgot I left it at someone's house. So I left it at my relative's house. So you know how that is. You leave something sometimes. 3 thumbs up. That's awesome. Okay, all you got to do is Rune Rebel. If you want to put that nice picture of that eagle picture, what you got to do is go to your basically your channel. What's it called? Yeah, you do it all the time. You just got to go to your channel, your creator studio, and you just look up like picture, you know, like add avatar picture or icon. Put like an icon picture. You have to like look at your icon, and you can like add a picture. You can take a picture from your file, and you can download it, and you would have basically that eagle picture up. So you wouldn't have the generic purple R. You know, you'd have basically, and every time you make a comment, people would see that eagle symbol that you got up. You know what I mean? So just go to your creator studio, and you'll find basically what you need to do there. You know, and all you have to do is basically take the picture from your file. It's got to like upload like icon, put up an icon like a picture or avatar picture. You upload that, and you'll be fine. Right. Because I think that eagle just says more about you than that generic purple R. I think so. Okay. That's right. For those who don't know, Rune Rebel is awesome, by the way. Subscribe to. He is. Oh, you subscribe to him, Freedom for All. That's awesome. Rune Rebel's awesome. He's from I think he's from Norway. Or for Sweden. It's for Sweden. I always forget that. Norway or Sweden. I'm not sure which. He is from Scandinavia. Let's just put it that way. Uh, anyway, he's an awesome guy. He does less than lethal launchers. Now, you know, on my channel, he's the one who inspired me to get into less than lethal air guns. Rune Rebel was my inspiration. So he inspired me to get into less than lethal air guns. Because of him, I think I got my first. I got my first, you know, like HDR. I got my first HDS 50 because he inspired me. I had my eye on an HDS 50, but he really inspired me to get one. So my first T4E launcher was an HDS 50. I got it, and others followed. So, and he's the one that inspired me to do it. Welcome, bro. It's I always like to. Well, thank you. That's so true, Peter Phil. How you doing, Joseph? How you doing? I'm getting another version of this soon. Another version of this, except it's going to have a clip on. The sheath is going to be like this, except it's clip on, and that's a lot easier to carry. It's like an adjustable clip on. How you doing, Joseph? How's everything in England? Did you go see Mike? Did you contact Mike? I'll have to contact Mike, dude. The weapons collector. Oh, you're home now. Okay. I guess you didn't see Mike. That's cool. I saw your video of Stonehenge. I understand, Joseph. I understand. Anyway, I got a new knife coming. I just want to talk about it. It's a version of this, except it has a satin finish and a clip-on sheath that's like this, but it's clip-on, which makes it'll fit on my belt. There's a problem with this sheath. Okay, this sheath is all right. It's good. The only problem with this sheath is that it only takes a thin belt. And I don't have a thin belt. That's why I had to turn it into a neck knife. You know? Yes, Joseph is awesome. Joseph has he does it all: knives, slingshots, archery, bushcraft, guns. He's a one-stop shopping shop, Joseph, and he just teaches you skills. Mm-hmm. It's always good to make new friends. Awesome, Joseph. I got the pic. I got the video, but I haven't fully watched it yet. You know. That's great. So, yeah, it's always nice to get the people talking. I got 4 thumbs up. That's awesome. Thank you, everyone. You know, I'm going to tell you, me having, me being, having, being on the spectrum, it's not easy. A lot of times, there's misunderstandings. A lot of times, um, people don't understand you, and that sometimes that can dawn you. Sometimes, I mean, you don't try to complain about your autism because it's not worth complaining about because it's the card you've been dealt. But sometimes it does, it does dig into you sometimes, Cool. And, I put up a meme uh, last night talking about, the struggles I go with living with autism. It's, well, it's basically I put up a meme. I made a like an AI generated image and of a man that was upset. It's like because I wanted to show that when you're on the spectrum, there's misunderstandings. You know, and I get a lot of those. Your mind isn't wired the same way, and you live with it. Thank you, Free and Frog Gear. It's difficult, it's hard, but life is hard in general for everybody. We all have our issues. Nice to know there are others that understand. You know. It's actually it's a meme. It's on my community page, Joseph. Um, I made it through an like AI art generator, and it's not a video. It's just basically a meme that I put up on there. You know. Well, I had a good class. I got a good grade. Thank you, Out on the Wire. Driver's ed, Freedom for All gear. It's all part of my plan to get out of Maryland. I'm moving to South Carolina. Now, for those who don't know, my move is a slow move. Okay, I got to do a lot of things before I go. I got to pay a lot of dues, so it's a long-term plan. Okay, it's not a short-term plan because I can't do this in the short term. I can't just haul off and leave. I'm making a long-term plan of moving, okay? So people have asked me, have you moved yet? Well, not yet, because it's going to take some time to get everything done to set everything the hell up, you know? Thank you. Thank you. Exactly, Outspoken. Yeah, it's also good. It's so true, Freedom Frog. It's also good to have goals in life. You know? So I like all the positive feedback that I'm having here, and that's good. I've been until I get this car thing going. I'm kind of busy. I'll try to do something when I have free time. But if I could make any suggestion as to get one of these, get the other version with the clip-on sheath, though. The one with the satin finish and the clip-on sheath. This version is all right, and unless you got a thin belt, it ain't going to work. Most men do not have thin belts, so this will work if you want to put it on a backpack or something. you know, or wear it around your neck. Um, I don't remember. Let me look at. Oh, I can look at it here. I don't know the particular name of the brand. I know the knife I'm getting, so I'll show you. That's just like it. So I know. Here we go. Let me get to it. Just gonna. Yeah, here we go. Look at that. Okay, let me. There we go. Okay, concealed carry EDC fixed blade knife, horizontal mount, tactical sheath. It's an arena accessories brand, I guess. I'm trying to find the name of it. Well, it's a little bit better. Still not a clip on, but yeah, very good. Okay, it's I'm trying to find information on it. Concealed carry EDC fixed blade knife by horizontal mount, sheath tactical fast. It's Arena Accessories. That's the name of the company that makes it. No it's on a name. No, they don't talk about the name of the brand knife. It just says Arena Accessories, and on eBay, Arena Accessories. It's uh, one word. It's like put together in a compound. Arena Accessories with two A's in the middle. Here we go. Let's see. I found it. So true. So true. Awesome, Freedom Frog. Ah, that's awesome, Marigun Johnny. Yeah, I got 7 thumbs up. I am so blessed. So blessed today. All right, throw some knives. That sounds cool. I like throwing tomahawks myself, but that's just me. But hey, whatever you like. That's awesome. Yep. Yeah, it's awesome. So it's nice to know that you got good friends here. You know. Yep. Well, I tell you what, I'm down to one view, and I've already made the announcement. um, so I'll leave you to that, and have a nice day, everyone.